Son of a bitch! I knew you were gonna do that. Fucking suck.
Both of the hands starting that fire.
Whoa, Dorothy, my dude. You're rubbing that stick way too aggressively.
Oh,
Chafe.
hello, Bilbo. Keely and Keely went up the high path to
Hello,
look for
Bilbo.
shelter.
Keely
I
and
hope
Keely
they find
went
some
to the
food,
high
too.
path to look for shelter.
Stop that.
I hope they find some foods.
I call it these days.
When we reach the Lonely
Okay, I'll
Mountain, we'll use my
No, you won't.
grandfather's map and key to open a
Yes,
secret
thank you,
entrance.
Thorin, for
Door, even
for
the
dumping
dragon-
some backstory on us that the game didn't tell us until just now, and
Oh,
wouldn't have
look,
told
the-
us.
Oh look, the movie telling us the plot.
At least he
Plot
found a-
holding.
At least he found a completely natural moment for us to have that backstory, and not like a forced moment whatsoever.
Not forced at all. You know, if I hadn't come back this way and talked to him, we still wouldn't have had that backstory. No
Wood
shit,
is too
Beaufort.
wet to catch fire.
Keep rubbing your stick, it'll do
Perhaps you
good.
need dry
Also, Bilbo's a sassy bitch.
Would find
Beaufort's
any,
a
I
sassy
would be in
bitch
your
right
debt.
back.
Bofer, you don't have to find dry firewood. Just show the firewood a picture of Ted Cruz and it'll dry right up.
This is true.
All
Nothing
things
can-
do.
Nothing can stay moist in his presence. It is a weird superpower he has.
Can confirm. It just like a wicking, just like it's gone.
Oh,
The living drought, they call him.
It's his porn name. It never caught on because just like him.
listen, shrouds.
Because women screaming that their vaginas are like sandpaper just kind of ruin the mood for everyone.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's weird, I bought 7 bottles of lube and they're all empty.
You remind me of my boy, Gimli.
Hot
right,
take.
climax, only dust comes out. I don't understand.
Ted Cruz.
It's like a cartoon poof.
I'm not saying Ted Cruz should be castrated, but probably for the good of all people.
No, we don't.
I think he's already had children, so it's too late.
Those aren't children. They can't be his. He only comes dust,
It's
remember?
never too late when you have a gun.
I think they must be robots. They're like robot children. Also,
Robots
this is
are-
clearly going to go well. I'm just gonna go over here, pick up this firewood, and fuck you.
The fuck, Bilbo?
Jesus, did he temporarily get replaced by Gilligan?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, Bob
there's no
did.
going back.
Guess I'm on my own adventure.
How
Fuck
will I
those
ever get back to
dwarves.
the dwarves?
Welcome.
I suppose if I follow the edge of this mountain, I'll find
So
my
yeah,
way
now
to
I
the
have
trail.
to fart around the mountains trying to find a way back up to them with my
Hey.
nightlight.
I was gonna say, you got a lamp at least.
That's what you use it for in this game. It is a fucking lamp. You go into a dark cave, pull out Sting. Because apparently they
No.
doesn't need goblins to make it glow anymore.
Or maybe they're goblin wolves, and that's why they're so small.
There you go.
The goblins fucked the wolves and gave birth to goblin wolves.
Now, you could have just left it at goblin wolves and not the second part of that I'm
But,
ignoring.
But then there wouldn't be comedy for our wonderful YouTube.
You joke, TT? That's literally...
YouTube, I'm gonna just take a moment and apologize for all the sex jokes I'm making right now.
Yeah, all the sex jokes are tasteful.
I was gonna say, you joke, but that's literally the Pathfinder origin of the Goblin Wolves, is they fuck some wolves.
Well, it's Pathfinder. That doesn't surprise me.
Also, that's why we got Goblin Snakes, which are snakes with goblin heads for some ungodly reason.
Again,
Goblins fuck the snakes.
doesn't surprise me because it's Pathfinder.
You know, we've been making jokes about dragons this whole time when goblins were the real nasty freaks. The truth was in front of us all along.
The Pathfinder ones anyways, those things are goddamn nightmares.
Or it's more like all D&D races like to fuck everything.
Also
Well,
true.
they have so many choices. Why wouldn't they?
It's the problem is, every race can become a bard, and we all know bards fuck everything.
Unless
So,
they're
why
played by me.
wants it or not.
Unless
It's
they're
less
played
about
by me.
seducing the dragon, and it's more about the goblin seducing everything.
And, you know, that's how you get kobolds. Goblin fucks a dragon.
Hey baby, you ever had sex with something that smells like a dumpster?
New character concept for you, Raves. A goblin Casanova.
You act like I
Goblin
don't know-
David Duchovny. It has a sex addiction.
You act like,
Goblin Fabio.
you act like that's not already a thing in my list.
Yeah, I think he has that in his list of like almost 200 fucking characters.
It's 127, goddammit.
We all have a problem with D&D character creation, but Raves is on a different level than
Bullshit.
anybody.
You and Krim are coming up close.
I have like 10.
Mhm.
Also, BB is a DM, so he doesn't count.
He has an excuse.
Bullshit.
I didn't say it was a good excuse, I'm just saying he has one.
It's like an intervention where the other person's like, "You drink all the time."
Yeah, but I drink at home. I'm not a social drinker, I drink at home. Heard that one before.
I hate social drinkers. I have to drink because I'm with my family. Does that mean there's like a bigger problem? No.
That means maybe you should stay away from your family. Whoops.
This is too close.
What the
This is
fuck?
This
was
is
luck?
close to home.
Sorry.
No, I mean that was absolutely just me getting lucky and not dying. Oh, I don't want to be in the water. Don't be in the water. Oof.
As we know, the world of Lord of the Rings has piranhas in every body of water.
No, it's just hobbits are actual rocks.
The Lost Piranha sequence was a part of Lord of the Rings that Peter Jackson really wanted to put back in.
Damn it, TT.
God, fuck these things. I hate them.
I
I'm
hate
not even
them
playing
too.
this game and I hate them.
Oh, at least none of them hit me that time.
I've just seen the bullshit of which they are. I'm like, I vicariously hate them.
Good, because you should, because they suck. Oh, I don't want to be in the water. I'm in the fucking water. Also, I like the way he walks when he's in the water, like he's like trying not to touch it because it's icky.
Kind of looks like he's Jesusing over the water, but not as good as he should.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten that talent nailed down yet.
It's like every third step he falls into the water a little bit. He goes, oh. God damn it, Jesus. You walk on water seminars or shit.
God damn it, Jesus!
It helps if you're the son of God.
Fuck you, I'm Bilbo, I am God.
See, the Bilbo Baggins is actually gold sequence is my favorite from the book. So it's hard to make it so it couldn't be cut this time.
God damn it!
I believe Bilbo is God. That makes too much sense.
No, Tom Bombadil is God. So
Are you being literal or joking?
no, I'm being literal. Tom Bombadil is either God or Jesus.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
I didn't know that.
He is either God or a Jesus
He
XP.
is at the very least implied to be something like beyond like even Gandalf's understanding.
He's like, yeah, he just hangs out in the goddamn woods. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on with him.
Gandalf just narrows his eyes. What are you?
I mean,
like,
he's the
"Alright."
only character who not only isn't tempted by the ring, but treats it like it's nothing.
Yeah, which is why they can't give it to him, because he would just lose it in his couch cushions and never find it.
Again,
Well, to be fair, no one else would find it either.
He would forget he had it, and then, I don't know. It would be
Also, his wife is smoking hot.
absolutely smoking, yeah. Goldberry is amazing.
I kind of love the Tom Bombadil thing. I understand why it wasn't included in the film adaptation because, like,
it's fun.
most people would just be like,
What the
the fuck? But, like, that's kind of the point of Tom Bombadil. It makes you go,
What the fuck?
fuck?
Also, his entire thing ends with all of the hobbits kind of frolicking naked for 2 hours, so
Okay.
they kind of wanted to avoid that. I'm guessing nobody wanted Little Hobbit Schlong.
Oh, we could just cut that scene. We don't need to
No,
cut
it's
the
Peter
entire
Jackson. You can't cut anything.
thing. Ugh.
The scene where the hobbits have sex with Tom Bombadil
Damn it!
is my favorite in the book.
Sorry.
So we
What
decided
have you done
to
with my
keep that in.
burglar?
God
Take him
damn
to
it.
find firewood.
Oi!
Not back yet, then drat him, I say. He's not been very
I'm sure that's a fanfic
I
somewhere.
brought him, and I don't bring things that are of no
But we are
use.
not
I do
looking for
recall
it.
that the
I
I
hope
do
he's
recall
better
the
at dodging
dwarves tried to
bombs
leave
than he is at
Bilbo
fetching
at almost
firewood.
every opportunity.
Until he saves their ass from spiders, and they're like, "Hey Bilbo, what you think we should do?"
Stone giants are throwing
That's exactly what happens.
Better hurry.
It's like, we've been giant cocks up until now. We will only be smaller cocks.
Also, yeah, there's just magic rocks everywhere. Some of them explode, some of them set things on fire, like that. Also, yes, there are stone giants just whipping shit at me for no reason, because they're assholes. That's the only reason they have. They see this tiny little hobbit who's like, hey, squish! Bunch of dicks. They're not even like the ones in the movie that are just accidentally squishing. They're trying to squish me.
Yeah, they're just dicks.
Also notice that these vines are the dark ones that fall, so you have to
Oh,
jump across
lovely.
them really quickly. They suck. This is level 4. Fuck you. This game is kind of a bitch at times.
Yeah. It's a platformer.
This pillar looks weak.
Also,
Perhaps
yeah,
I'll pump those stone giants into making a
this is
bridge
a little
for me.
clever, I guess. You kind of make the stone giants do things for you because they're stupid. Yay, a bridge. And then Bilbo is sassy about it.
You stone giants! You've made my escape for me!
Oh, well, wait, sure.
Also, this is a nasty wolf. This is a nasty wolf.
Why are you beating up my dog?
Because he's an asshole.
You threw my dog in the fire.
My wife will never forgive me if the dog is hurt.
Well, you shouldn't have left him out here.
Oh God, you made him explode into jewels. Jesus Christ. I mean, Middle Earth, Jesus Christ. Shit.
Middle Earth,
Bombadil.
Jesus.
Tom Bombadil!
Yeah, that doesn't have the same.
Aslan.
Do you think the people in Narnia actually used Aslan as a curse like that?
I hope so.
So do I.
It has the good ring of a curse.
Just like you stub your toe. Oh, Aslan!
I mean, you
And
know,
then
you
a
pronounce
lion
it
appears in your
oh,
house.
Gandalf. No.
Oh,
They say, oh,
Aslan.
Gandalf. They'll say, oh, Gandalf, because it's Tolkien as opposed to...
Well, Gandalf isn't considered like a deity like that in
not
Middle
Jesus.
Earth.
He's an angel. You don't go, oh, Michael.
Don't go, oh, well, you do in certain situations.
Oh, Michael.
Right? God damn it.
Oh,
So,
nice.
are we saying that Michael is a lefty of the biblical angels?
Might as well be.
Oh,
Ah,
I don't know.
Oh.
Game's pretty out there.
we're going straight to fucking hell.
Oh, we would have existed.
Yeah, that's true.
Haha, controversy.
Hey. Also, can't throw rocks down. It's fucking rules. So just fucking
Oh.
go down in there.
That's a lot of bark barks.
It's a lot of bark barks. Also, I appreciate that you call them bark barks.
That's what they are now. They're bark barks.
They're clearly not wolves, so they have to be bark barks.
The bark barks are my favorite part of Tolkien's
Ah,
novel. So, I made sure we couldn't cut them out of the movie.
God damn it. The small ones are bark barks, and the big, kind of bluish ones are wolf wolves.
New Zealand, I'm not even gonna try the accent. You're welcome.
It's good. We'd probably fuck it up.
Jackson's not even from New Zealand, is he?
He is.
Oh, he is? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't.
Nope, he's from New Zealand.
Yep.
Go figure. No
He's
wonder
a
he brought-
Kiwi.
No wonder he brought all the tourism home.
Yeah, why not?
And then completely fucked over New Zealand filmmakers.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, New Zealand is goddamn beautiful, but yeah.
Give me all of your shit. See, there's a wolf. They're clearly not wolves, so now they are barks and wolves. Because that makes more sense.
Bark.
The wolf is the bigger of the two, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
these big blue bastards.
Bark.
Bark. It's a lot of barks.
Now, some fans think that a wolf and a bark are not the same thing, but I decided to make them different monsters so that way we could have more monster designs, because I'm very bored with this franchise, and I needed to make it interesting for me.
Thin.
Oh, ouch! That hit a little close. Son of a bitch.
That's the truth.
Oh, why did they let you touch the Hobbit? You son of a bitch.
Well, you see, they don't actually care about telling the story, they just want a second Lord of the Rings, and, you know, no one saw the lovely bones, so financially I had to acquiesce.
Ugh.
That said, I'm happy to announce that the Mosul Engines is my next project that's going to do wonders for me.
I'm sorry that
Let's be
sucked.
honest, he had a tax write-off he wanted.
Yeah, look at him
I'm
dancing.
not sure why no one wanted to see a special effects laden movie about a girl who's killed by a pedophile, but no one did, so there we are.
Can't imagine
But
why.
But hey, my tax is looking great now.
Push it.
Push it.
Jesus, that weighs at least half as much as Bomber.
It's gotta.
Yeah, a rock that size, that high?
It's just cave styrofoam, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Naturally occurring.
Yeah, Captain Kirk's gonna be throwing that at the Gorn in the next scene.
Exactly. He'll be making
Oh, if
a
it was-
bazooka, it's fine.
If it was a real rock, Bilbo would have to be jacked.
Bilbo is jacked. See that? I just used a fucking key. Because I wasn't dealing with that crap.
Fair enough.
Because that was an 8 lock. That was the
Jesus.
full 8. It's like, nope, not doing it.
Is it all the same length of timer, or is it...
No. Sometimes the timer goes faster, sometimes it goes slower, so it gives you the illusion that you have enough time to do it, but then you don't because it explodes and you die.
Okay.
I hate those goddamn things so much.
Well, there goes your health.
So there goes my bridge going back to the dwarves. So fuck. I guess I get to go back in the caves.
Hey, Bilbo, you can fly.
So we're away from the stone giants now, but now we're in bullshit dwarf city.
You know, somehow, still less padding than the actual Hobbit movies.
Exactly.
Batting.
I can forgive this because it's a video game and you know.
Yeah, games kind of need a certain amount of length. That's
Looks
just
like
kind of
it's
how it
missing
goes.
some pieces.
Adding a third hour to a movie that does not need it is pointless.
No, it does not need it. And we do not need to watch the elf rub toilet grass on Dwarf's Life for 15 minutes.
Oh, the toilet grass scene.
That was like 15-minute cut between, you know, the elf healing Keely and the dragon scenes, which should have been its own thing. Like,
Oh, Desolation of Smog sucks so hard.
I fucking hate you. I hate that movie so much.
Holy shit! You super nuked those little things.
Yep, that was the special thing I got out of that chest that I refused to do the lockdown.
God,
minigame.
I just hate those fucking deep stalkers. They come in so many fucking waves. And they're not really fun to kill, and they don't ever have any good loot. Easily the worst part of playing the Deep Road section of the Hobbit game.
Exactly. But yeah,
That's a Dragon Age joke for all you Dragon Age fans out there.
the two of them that watch this channel. But yeah, that is the thing that I got out of that golden treasure chest. It was an upgrade for my stick. Basically, that's what it was.
The timer speeds up if you fuck up.
It does. It does a little jitter and goes forward. Because fuck you. That's why.
Unneeded. There's already a timer. You're already pressed. The bullshit's already random and makes no goddamn sense. You don't need to add like 5 other layers of fuck you.
It's a mini game for a platformer that is made for children, and they're trying to make you play longer. I guess that's how they added playtime. Is the bullshit Nuke lockpicking minigame.
I've played mini games on older platformers. None of them were that bullshit.
I hate the
That's okay.
lockpicking.
Maybe nowadays you just get a prompt saying, "Would you like to pay 50 premium currency to get past this?
I'd honestly be fucking tempted with those chests.
I would. I'd fucking happily pay that bullshit. You notice me buying the keys? That's basically what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay real money for the keys.
That's fair.
You have to pay time and effort.
It's about player choice.
But yeah.
You almost sounded like Jim when you did that.
Yeah, you're Jim Sterling there.
Yeah, that's what I was emulating because the way he said
Player choice.
it gets stuck in your head. The triple I.
I hate all of you guys. Save, damn it! I'm pushing the button to save!
Game, no, you don't want to save. You want to play this again.
So yeah, but the nuke that I got that blew up all those little bastards at once, that's what I got out of the golden chest that I didn't lockpick.
That's a nice upgrade.
Wait.
Yeah.
Don't have to deal with those
You
little
know this
fucks.
guy to me
Camera.
be a live service.
Fucking camera.
Yep. It's nice to know that even the worst games that come out nowadays, they have a better camera than this.
I think everything has a better camera than this, except for Sonic 06.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Scott, speaking of wolves, how do you feel about the badger lizards?
I want them now.
Not really lizards. They're kind of like badger skunks or badger foxes, but yeah.
But they have a lizard head.
Not really.
Yeah.
The badger's head is just elongated.
They're the typical Monster Hunter, what the hell are you? But I don't care what... I don't really care what you are, I just kind of want to know what the hell are you. I just want you.
Yeah, I saw...
Apparently they're called wolgs.
Wolgs.
Wolg?
Yeah,
I love it.
W-U-L-G.
I love
Wolg. I love it, yeah. The moment I saw those on screen, I'm like, ah, damn, Scott is just gonna want these.
that. I want them! I want them now! Do you hear me,
Sorry,
Monster
I
Hunter
think
dev team? Give me them now! I don't care
I
that the
think we
game
have a
isn't out
new-
yet.
Yeah, I think we have a new favorite map for Scatha since she's just gonna be riding around on those things all the time.
Probably.
I can ride around on, like, the Jagras and stuff, too. I like them, too. I just want the Badger.
Since they run to the
Monster.
Galfire marker, we could do like a relay race with them.
Whee!
They all go the same speed.
I wish we could do monster racing.
We should do a petition because this is Monster Hunter Racers.
Do you hear me, Monster Hunter? Do you hear us, Monster Hunter devs? Just let us ride the goddamn monsters in a race, okay? Can you
That'd be
do
a good
that?
follow-up to stories, Monster Hunter Racing.
Oh, just give me.
It's like Mario Kart, but Monster Hunter.
You could pull up beside the other racers and bite them.
shoot poison globs on the road.
Or
for
depending on your monster you're riding, it does like specific element
there
or
we go.
blights to other players.
They better be
And when you
listening.
get and when you get like power ups, like for example, the blue shell is like a Godzilla appearing out of nowhere.
With the Gajalock at him.
No, the blue shell is a basil.
Oh,
You don't get basil as a ride because it's an arena hazard.
just
fair.
blow up the first place racer.
You can get
Capcom, are you listening? Capcom.
Of course they're not.
If you say Capcom enough in the video, they will flag it
I don't
because I
like
say
the look of
Capcom
this.
too much.
Owen said,
But at least they'll have to
"Last saw
review it to see
Bilbo
why I said
along the
fucking
low
Capcom.
The
Capcom!
old dwarf
Capcom.
mines are down there. The goblins drove the dwarves from those strongholds long ago.
Also, Devil Joe's just a
Now, all manner
a
of
race
vile
hazard
creatures roam
on
those
certain maps.
You dwarves.
Yeah,
will
here's,
randomly
uh,
shows up to fuck with you.
Or I'll go alone.
Here's an
and
old
leave you
dwarf
to get out of
city
there as
that
best you
went to
can.
shit because the goblins are better than dwarves. And kicked them out. Basically, is what happened. At least that's what I'm saying happened.
Also, for the Monster Hunter racers, should it be like any wyvern or should it just be like banged wyverns like Jagras,
any
Tiny
wyverns,
Jagras,
but they-
Tiny
I mean,
Boys?
to appeal to everybody, like it should be a nice varied mix. It is going to be monsters that are roughly the same size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they just don't fly during the race. They run or some shit.
Or fly low to the ground.
Yeah, but there'll be like some sections like you could take a shortcut by flying or whatever. Or if you have brachydios, you can burst through a wall. You know, brute wyverns can crush through certain obstacles and get a shortcut.
Yeah, like something like Toby Gadotsu can probably either climb over like an obstacle or just move really
just say-
fast.
Any fanged wyverns can do that.
Yep. So yeah, this is platforming hell right now. I hate this section. Platforms, you
looks-
can't see them around the corner.
This looks so fun, you know?
It's great. I love this game as a kid, but goddamn, it needed some polish. It really did.
By that time standards, it was actually not bad.
Probably, yeah.
I do
I
like
mean-
that you can use your stick to leap, you know.
You know
further.
what would make it better? If every 30 seconds it cut away to Frodo being told what was happening in the game.
Oh my god.
I don't mean every 30 seconds in a cutscene. I mean, in the game, it would spontaneously every 30 seconds cut to Frodo being like, "Oh, that's interesting."
And then it goes right back to the game.
Yeah. You're in the middle of executing a great move? Well, fuck.
The wolf is on your ass.
Sorry,
Well,
bitch,
that's
Frodo
okay.
time.
Sorry, it's Frodo time.
Frodo time!
Well, let's be honest,
Well,
Frodo time was the only interesting time in that entire movie.
See, I was very fond of the scene in The Hobbit where Frodo's reading the entire story, so I thought we'd just keep cutting back to that.
That would actually be better. Just,
Yeah, like I
just
said,
give improvement to the Hobbit.
Frodo time was the best part of that movie. Meow! I hear a kitty.
Hey, you got the door open for me on it before.
Meow. The Chronicles of Cass. So yeah, we have to collect these.
Gear.
We have to collect these gears like 3 times. And it's like, I got it the first time. I don't really have to do this 3 times. But the game says I do.
I do like that pole vaulting animation for your long jump, though.
Yeah, it's pretty. The animations are alright, except for his running makes him
One
look
of
like
these
a little bit of
odd
a pigeon toe.
contraptions. And it's missing pieces too.
Well, hobbits. It's kind of standard.
Oh, I can't quite get. I have to back up a little bit. There's that thing above the thing there. I have to hit it with a rock. And it gives me another chest I can lockpick. Hooray!
It's a blue chest.
My favorite.
Blue chest mean anything special, or?
They're, blue chests and gold chests are the nasty chests. So you have to be careful. Look. God, I hate
That
this.
looks so fun. Look at all this fun having.
I'm having
My
a
favorite parts
blast.
of the Hobbit books were when Bilbo had to face an intricate clockwork puzzle to open every chest, and if he didn't do it in the correct amount of time, he'd be blown up. That was my favorite part in the books, and I wanted to make sure it was faithfully represented in my movie.
Jesus, goddamn it! It's funny and not funny at the same time because you know he said that shit. Like, serious, actual said that kind of shit. Ugh. God damn it. I get to sit here and shove in these fucking machine parts and I don't even have all of them. Forgot where the other one is.
This looks like one of those places you could easily kind of get lost in.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bitch. And I'm not being very careful here. Ugh! Get off! I'm not being very careful here because this area is typically safe to run around like an asshole. But in the next two areas I have to be careful because there's just suddenly holes. Around a corner, you go around a corner. Hole! Now you're dead because you drown. Sucks for you. So I'm gonna go. You're gonna notice me running back and saving, like bitch saving, because I don't want to deal with any of this crap. If there's a dangerous jump, I'm just gonna go back and save. I don't care what anybody says about it.
I think that's fair.
Because I am not going to replay 15 minutes because I missed a jump like that. Because the controls don't go. Sometimes he just won't pole vault. He just kind of flops and dies.
Ooh, we got a copper shank head.
What the fuck does that do?
Well, it allows you to shank people.
Exactly.
Copper. Give them copper disease.
Shank their head, apparently.
It's part of this stupid machine. I don't know what a shank head is. I'm sure it's an actual machinery part. But I don't care to look that up.
I have a vague idea of what it is, just purely because the last two things you got were gears. But otherwise, I have no idea.
Yeah. So you see all those like courage points over there dangling and whatever. I'm not getting those. They can stay there forever.
I ain't 100% nothing.
No, I refuse. Fuck it. I get enough health anyway that I don't need to go out of my way to get those like 5 courage points to make my bubbles better. Besides which, at the very end of the game, there's a section where you can just sit there and farm courage points. They just fly into your face. You don't even have to do anything. So if I really wanted full health, I could get it.
Crazy. Also, hail to the shank arm.
Shank arms.
Hail to the shank arm, the shank arm, the shank arm. Hail to the shank arm, the shank arm.
And now we're getting metallic gears, which... What kind of metal? You can't just say something is metallic and then not explain yourself.
Well, they're not actually metal, they're just covered in a metallic paint from Meyer.
So they're just like...
Turns out they're actually wood.
They just bought some acrylic paint at the store.
They're not really metal, they're really punk rock, but they're trying to be metal.
God damn it.
Shit, why isn't metallic a genre of music?
It's metal, but metal-like. It's not metal, it's metal-like.
It has aspects of metal.
Not all metal. Not all of it. You're not going that hard.
A genre of dubstep, which is just literally a washing machine full of, a washing machine full of like metal screws and shit.
I don't think that's dubstep, I think that's just hippie.
I'm pretty sure that's just noise.
I mean, there's a way
There's this dubstep song that was like real popular a few years back, and good god, it fucked with my ears so much. Like, anytime I heard it, it caused my throat to clamp up.
Ugh.
I mean, there's a way to make incomprehensible noise into actual music, but that takes talent and editing software.
That's why I can't stand most dubstep, since it causes my throat to clench up.
Yeah, well, if
Well,
it
maybe.
causes a physical reaction, then yeah. Maybe you shouldn't listen to that.
It's still like the same reaction I get when someone's using a real old crank pencil sharpener.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're just allergic,
Even
man.
though it's like there's no dust or anything, it causes my throat to clench up. Due to this, my ears reacting so poorly to the sound being made.
I think you're just allergic, man. I'm
Just allergic to
dubstep.
sound.
How can I be allergic to sound?
You clearly are.
Yeah. I'm allergic to dubstep. Can you please not play that near me? Thank you. Seriously, I would pay good money to see someone use that excuse and just watch the befuddlement on the other person's face.
Like, well, we
What?
can't argue with him because he was allergic. He's actually allergic. I can't be an asshole.
It's like, the fuck did I just hear? Exactly. Turn that shit off. No, what the fuck? She just said. I'm allergic. Turn it off.
I'm allergic to dubstep.
I want to see how long it takes for their paradigm to shift and understand what the fuck he just said. There's only two responses you're going to get, and both are extremely rational considering the bullshit you just spewed.
Also, I'd like you to all notice that there's lightning underground here. That periodically lights up where I'm going.
I did not notice that. I've been...
Larry!
God damn it, Larry!
That trap doesn't even make sense.
It's for the lighting. Gotta be dramatic.
It's just mildly annoying, Larry. 8, and I picked it. I did it, bitches.
You got expert sword tacomatics. I would like to note, you learned sword fighting from a goddamn treasure chest.
I just read a like a magazine article basically that tells me
do I
how to do
sword?
it.
Point end goes in ass. Oh.
I know how to stab people better.
How do I do it better? Point in goes in eye. Advanced.
I don't know if I can reach that high.
Master level. Point in goes in crotch. Oh, we're getting technical.
Now that I can reach. Pretty easily, actually.
Bilbo Baggins, crotch stabber.
I mean, it's the entire halfling military tactics. You run up to the foe and everybody shanks the bitches in their crotches, and then as they're screaming, you proclaim victory.
This sword, stained with crotch blood, I shall name thee Kidney Stone.
Oh, that is absolutely it. I am making a Hobbit character that has a dagger called Kidney Stone. Son of a bitch. That's
Fuck,
way
you
too
gotta
good.
You gotta make that magical weapon drop somewhere.
That sword! Kidney Stone! The groin hammer! No!
No, first it's extreme convenience. Now kidney stone.
Kidney Stone. Oh, fuck.
Stone. Oh. Kidney stone. The blade of 1,000 woes.
God. Somebody type that in the D&D room. New magic weapon idea. Magical dagger named Kidney Stone that automatically stabs crotches. It
Well,
can't stab
automatically.
anywhere else. Only crotch.
Every hit, no matter where you aim it, goes for the crotch.
You stab them in the head, somehow their groin hurts worse. What? I guess
You
some
bring
D&D
it down
out-
over their head, and somehow it goes like you hit, but somehow it misses their head, snakes down, and stabs upwards into their crotch. Oh my god!
So how do you want to do this as a DM?
I have
It doesn't
kidneys.
matter. It doesn't matter. He gets castrated.
No, you go and you lop off the person's head, but their fucking groin just buckles in all at the same time.
No, you lop off their head, alright.
Oh, damn it.
Fell off the top, Governor.
Show you old-fashioned. Ah, shit, I lost the word for
There's
it.
so many nerve endings there. That'd be really painful.
I
Oh,
want
what's
you
it
to know that my balls are retracting into my.
Into your
Right
body.
now?
Good.
Maybe for balance's sake, every critical hit from kidney stone is a critical hit to the crotch.
Oh, so,
It's just a
Vorpal
Vorpal blade, except it doesn't
Yeah.
go for heads. Well, it goes for heads.
So it's modified Vorpal rule. It goes for heads, quotation marks.
Exactly.
Kidney
That-
stone.
That's way too
Sword.
fucking funny, guy.
Sword of unmentionable crotch damage.
Oh, I fell down here, so now I don't get to save. Oh well.
This looks like a boss arena.
No, it's just a bunch of these assholes. That...
Oh.
If we ever do my my Tolkien D&D campaign, you guys are going to come across kidney stone as the party loot.
Amazing. Oh, I
Well,
am
it needs,
absolutely
like, a-
gonna be a hobbit. I hope you know that.
It needs a really fancy ass elven name, and it goes, what does that mean? So majestic and beautiful.
I can
Kidney stone.
I can look that up actually. I can look up what the what is
Troll key? Trolls use keys? The fuck?
yeah.
They can
It's-
barely clothe
it's, um,
themselves.
It's almost like Tolkien was a linguist and had a fully developed language for his novel.
Well, I mean, the real joke of it all was that Tolkien didn't intend to make Little Middle Earth. He intended to make a language, but languages are built by cultures. So to make a fake language, he had to make a fake culture and history, and eventually it
Yep.
became a whole bunch of beloved stories.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it just needs a beautiful elf name. It goes, what's that mean? Kidney stone. What? The groin smasher.
The groin hammer! No!
Like, I want to imagine while the elf is giving the presentation of what this blade is, every time he mentions the name in Elvish, all the other elves wince. It's just an automatic reaction, and you're like, why are they acting like that? He goes, it is kidney stone, the groin hammer, and then you wince along with everyone else.
What was the guy who made the Cimmerils? What was that guy's name?
The book?
Shit. It started with an F.
You wanted to fuck Galadriel, and she was like, no. Faendril or something like that.
Something like shit.
Anyway, Galadriel made kidney stone after he made one too many advances on her.
She's bitch enough to do it.
Like the thing
Wondering
where
if by the time you guys actually get to Galadriel in the Tolkien campaign, will things have gone off the rails enough for her to just basically be Hela?
I'm just imagining like a very angry, bitter Galadriel's just sitting there with a globe of wine, drunk enough that somehow her godly ass is
Question
actually.
is, after reading Gimli, will she have made a new item called Dwarf Pander?
oh my god, why? You know, she
Oh my
kind of
God.
gave her hair to Gimli to troll that guy that made the Silmarillions. I can't remember his name right at the second.
Yeah, but
She did it.
and but also because Gimli was genuinely sweet.
Yeah. But part of it was because that guy asked for that exact same thing, and she didn't give it to him. So she gave Gimli 3 as like an extra fuck you. It's like, this is how you do it, asshole. I hope you're watching from hell.
I keep expecting you to be hurt by the spines and those damn vines.
Luckily, it doesn't. Oh, so hi, Gandalf.
You'll never believe what
Thanks for all the help.
Giants and wolves and an enormous troll.
Bilbo, I don't care. None of this is canon. Get back to the actual plot.
How long have you spent looking for goddamn wood?
Jesus, you've been farting around down there for hours. We have to get kidnapped by goblins. What? No, never mind, I said that.
What does Sir Kay have to do with any of this?
That's Ren's gimmick, he's being kidnapped by goblins.
Only the Walmart kind. Which
There
might
are
as well
no
be,
kind.
in his words, Walmart orcs.
There you are, Bilbo.
There you are, Bilbo. Where the fuck's the firewood? Oh, good.
Bilbo's gonna get up there and just whip this firewood at Bofur's face.
Jesus.
Also, yeah, goblins. Sure. I guess those are goblins.
Take them to the Great Goblin.
Hey,
Oh,
sing your
man.
fucking song, assholes.
These guys are rendered like ass. I can't imagine how bad the Great Goblin is.
I love their short shorts and their beanies. So
Oh,
what I
they're-
imagined goblins wearing.
They're dressed like red caps.
Oh shit, they are. They've got red caps.
Red caps and shorts.
And Mickey Mouse shorts.
They're dressed like they're dressed as bloody chavs.
They're fucking red caps.
This should stop those goblins.
Seriously?
Gandalf actually did magic. Holy shit.
Oh god, we're gonna be crushed! No, but the dwarves are locked in.
More about
Our
you
adventures
than
over,
meets the
Bilbo.
eye,
They're
Mr.
dead and I'm
Baggins.
completely free of
Dwarves
being
made
responsible
camp just
for
around
it.
the bend. Come along, Mr. Baggins.
You helped me commit 13 murders, Bilbo.
Speak of this to nobody ever. I know where you live.
You know where everyone lives. Exactly.
For the love of God, Gandalf! Yes, for the love of God.
God damn it.
I'd have a Casco Amontillado reference when burying someone alive.
Mother of God! No, I don't think she had anything to do with this.
Well, here's your
That was
confusticated
a
firewood.
Confosticating?
Good lad.
Confusticated. It's a made-up word that Bilbo uses in the books.
Quite a bit, yes.
And that has
Try
been
to
too long
keep
since I've read them.
yourself out of trouble, Baggins.
Well, maybe you should try to keep yourself out of Keely, Thorin.
Keely and I found a nice dry cave.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen what you've been doing. I'm gonna tell Feely about it.
Trolls make their homes in these mountains.
Keely and I found a nice
Didn't
dry
run into
cave.
any out there.
Oh.
Ted Cruz dry.
Oh. No fun.
Apparently it's... apparently we didn't find a cave. We found Thorin's vagina. It's quite dry.
And
Whoa.
sandy. So much sand.
Well, if anybody has a sandy cunt, that'd be Thorin.
Ah yes, buy all the skeleton keys out of spite.
I am. I'm buying 2 because I need this medicine chest upgrade.
What does that do?
It lets me hold more potions. These healing potions and shit. I'm gonna start actually needing the antidote potions pretty soon.
Poison?
They slept
Yeah.
soundly in a dry cave.
Bilbo
We're
did not
talking
sleep
Ted
soundly.
Cruz
Heard a
dry.
noise.
Bilbo is experiencing a night terror before the goblins even get in here.
Look at his face!
Exactly.
His hair. He's got some high and lowest hair going on there.
Jesus Christ, dude!
In the
Your
darkness
spine
and
is
confusion,
fucked.
No one saw Bilbo crack his head on a rock and fall into shadow.
And now
When's
he's
the word?
dead, and the story's
Bilbo
over. Get off the fucking game.
Get
Bilbo
out.
cracking his- Bilbo hitting his head on a rock is a recurring theme.
Well, the first. This one is
my
because
one weakness.
he rocks my one weakness. Oh my god!
How did the giants know?
No wonder they were throwing rocks at him. They knew.